Hey, Christian here with Real Estate Investing Made Easy, and welcome to our first video in our Wholesaling Real Estate How-To series. We're going to be diving deep into wholesaling, how to do it right, how to be smart, all about this investment strategy. And in the description of this video, and in all of these videos in this series, you'll find chapter markers so you can quickly navigate to whatever's most relevant to you. Now, in this first training, we'll just be discussing what wholesaling is and two of the most popular strategies that investors use to execute this strategy. Now, I should say we're Real Estate Investing Made Easy, so let's make it easy. So you're looking to learn a little bit more about wholesaling. My question to you is it because you've heard it's the fastest and simplest way to get started in real estate? Or is it because you heard that you could do this with little or no money out of your own pocket? Or is it both? Well, either way, congratulations for pouring into your education and actually taking action. So we'll talk about what's wholesaling. So what is wholesaling? Well, some people call it flipping a contract. Often I refer to it as selling the rights to purchase a property. And often I think about it in two different ways. Now, the first way is pretty general. Now, take grocery stores, for example. So for groceries, you are the buyer, whether you're shopping at Vaughn's, Kroger's, or Publix, or whatever. You can go directly into that store, but you can't go to the distribution center where those stores get the groceries from. You have to be a legitimate business and you have to have a license, in which case you'd be the owner of one of those companies. Instead, you're looking for groceries, so you have to purchase them directly from these stores. Well, in real estate investing, someone who's looking to rehab a property, they can go directly to a wholesaler, which in this analogy would parallel the distribution center. The wholesaler becomes that store like Albertsons, Safeway, or whatever, right? So those investors who are looking to purchase properties to fix and flip or buy and hold will patron the wholesaler's businesses, right? To the right to pull that property off the shelf, so to speak. So wholesalers' focus is to be really good at sourcing opportunities. Just like grocery stores are focused on sourcing goods so that you can purchase it. Now, let's talk about the two most common ways to wholesale a property. In the beginning, it's the same process, so we'll talk about that. And it's finding the right property, getting that property under contract, and then either assigning or double closing. Now, the contract you're assigning in the assignment of purchase and sale agreement, it needs to be legally executed. Now, that's like any purchase contract that describes the buyer, what's being sold, and the seller. In this case, you, the buyer, are agreeing to purchase that property, and the seller, of course, is the one who's on title of the house. That's who you're going to be entering the contract with. So when we say legally executed and or fully executed contract, it simply means that everyone signed it, and you as the purchaser have agreed to put consideration. 99 times out of 100, consideration is money. And we call this earnest money deposit. So with all parties having signed the purchase and sale agreement, and with consideration being put up by you, and you put it into escrow, you have a fully executed contract. Now, here's where the two strategies differ. First, let's talk about wholesaling a property using an assignment agreement. Assigning a purchase and sale agreement is like a teacher with one student in their class who says, "Here, student, I've assigned you this homework to complete." In this example, as the wholesaler, you're the teacher, and as the rehabber, you're the student. Now, if this example is good, bad, or just okay, the point is it's actually fairly simple and it can be accomplished really quickly. Second, let's talk about wholesaling a property using a double close. A double close is just what it sounds like. To wholesale a property using a double close, you actually purchase the property and then you sell it again in a short time. Now, it can be to a rehabber or a landlord, but you own the house and you can sell it to whoever you want to sell it to. And I'm curious if you watching this video have ever wholesaled a property to anyone other than a landlord or a rehabber. Let me know in the comments below. And if you find this video helpful, please like it, share it, and consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already to help you make real estate investing easy. That said, let's talk about how you can actually get paid as the wholesaler by assigning a property. And frankly, why the heck anyone would want to buy a contract that gives them the legal right to purchase a property that really you agreed to purchase. So let's start with how you get paid and by whom. Now, the simplest way when you take your purchase and sale agreement and assign it to a buyer is that you'll use another contract with the rehab buyer called an assignment of purchase and sale agreement. Think of it like a teacher in a classroom with one student giving a homework assignment to that student. This homework, you as the wholesaler are assigning to the rehabber is for them to close on the property, renovate it, and then they'll resell it to a retail buyer. Within the assignment of purchase and sale agreement, you'll write in what you're getting paid, the assignment. And by the way, from market to market, what you get varies. So we personally invest all across the country, and in San Diego, for example, wholesales are about $20K, sometimes more. In a place like Scranton, PA, it could be $2,000 to $5,000. And in Phoenix, Arizona, for example, you could get $10,000 for an assignment fee. But let's talk about why someone would want to purchase the right to purchase a property from you. Well, you as a wholesaler, to provide this to a rehabber, what you're really getting paid for is your ability to analyze and negotiate the sale of the property. Look, marketing can get expensive, and if it's not done right, it can be a big struggle, especially in this real estate market we're in right now. And that's at the time of recording this, we're in a recession. That is 2 successive quarters of a fall in GDP. So especially in a time like right now, your ability to structure a deal is worth a lot. And ultimately, that's what your rehab buyers are paying for. Now, if you analyze properties well, you negotiate favorable terms, your rehab buyers will continue to purchase wholesale properties from you. And because they make money when they rehab it and then sell it to a retail buyer, they'll keep coming back for more. So here's an easy math example, because I am really impressive when I use super easy math. In fact, get something to write with and check my math and let me know if I'm spot on. Okay, picture and imagine that you find a seller and negotiate the sale of their property, and you buy it for $100,000. You're in contract. Okay, you've ran the numbers. The ARV is $225K, and having confirmed the repair numbers that you spoke to the seller about, it's about $30K. You find that out at the seller appointment. Now you wholesale that property to an investor for $120,000. So you make $20,000, and the rehabber makes $50,000. Now you may be thinking I'm terrible at math, but there is one thing to note. There's financing, closing, selling costs, all of those things that come with the deal. So ultimately, this still creates a win-win for everybody in this scenario. But if you want a copy of what we use for our deal analyzer, then hey, you can calculate the closing costs and all those other things to be more accurate. And you can get it by clicking the link in the description below titled REI Made Easy's Deal Analyzer, and then use it. Now, I didn't create it, but I've improved it over time for our own flow. So give me some feedback in the comments and let me know if it's something that you like. In fact, you know what? If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and stay tuned for more content like this by subscribing to our channel, and of course, turn the notification bell on so you can continue to make real estate investing easy. And that's it. That's wholesaling. You're locking down a property that's a great opportunity, and then you're selling those opportunities to another investor who's going to bring it across the finish line for a profit, really just giving them more opportunities. I will say this though, the bottom line when it comes to wholesaling, and I would recommend you write this down. What this means is that you as the wholesaler really need to get good at 3 things, okay? Finding, analyzing, and presenting opportunities. And just to clarify, finding great opportunities means that you need to market better than other investors in your market so that you can get properties under contract. And it also means that you really need to be good at finding opportunities when it comes to building your buyers list, right? Because you need people to buy those properties as well. And that, of course, means networking. We have a video in the description below all about networking. You can check that out. Now, analyzing, of course, means you need to get good at numbers, understanding if those properties are actually a good deal, and qualify or disqualify quickly, okay? And presenting opportunities means that you need to get proficient at presenting your analysis well to negotiate purchase price, so it makes sense for everybody involved. That's you, the seller, and the rehabber. Now, I will say sometimes it's not just about a good purchase price that you need to get good at presenting. It's about presenting a solution that makes sense. And in addition to understanding if it's more of a listing referral, I'm also speaking to creative financing strategies like subject to, seller financing, and wraps. So 3 things that will benefit you is number 1, if you're looking to increase lead flow at REI Made Easy, you can find our top 5 must implement real estate investing tools for increasing your lead flow at the lowest cost per lead around. Download that by clicking the link in the description below, or you can go directly to reime.us, and you'll learn about leveraging the systems that we use in our own business to generate hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of profits quarter over quarter. Oh, and not just us, but it's also something our done-for-you marketing clients are using to generate motivated seller leads for their business as well. And it's at the lowest cost per lead that they've ever seen. Number 2, remember to click the link in the description below if you would like to access our deal analyzer, right? And that's something we would like feedback on too. This is especially if you're new to real estate investing. And number 3, we do have 2 playlists. One that's all about being a real estate solutions company oriented towards your realtor investor relationship. And then another one about creative financing. So you can find links to those 2 playlists in the description below. My hope for you is that it will help you grow and scale your real estate business, or dare I say, that it will make real estate investing easy. So we've touched on 2 ways to wholesale: assignment and double close. If you got value from our video, please like this video and stay tuned. Now, what's coming next in this video is where we're going to talk about the benefits of wholesaling properties and why it's not just for new investors. In that video right there, we're going to be answering those questions, right? How you can put more money in your pocket purchasing properties, whether you're new or seasoned. So I look forward to seeing you in this next video, where you can be sure that we're going to make real estate investing easy.